Hi, my name is Beric de Vries. I'm 23 years old from Schlanger Rocks in Durban, and we are here for the Ballito Pro 2016.
Beric, he's been around for a while. Growing up surfing with him, up and down these beach breaks. I think Matt McGillivray is a newcomer to the scene. He burst on really late, I would say. You never really saw him coming up from the under 10s, under 12s. He's got an air reverse on lockdown. Beric seems to have his wave knowledge a lot more dialed. He's a lot more mature in his surfing, and I think it's really showing in their heats. They're waiting for the better waves. They're getting those big scores, and that's really what the difference is.
My plan this year is just to keep my seed for next year in the primes, and then that leaves the door open for whatever decision I might come to this year, or whatever decision I make. Andy continues to inspire me. And just the guys like Mick Fanning and Jordy, Dane, guys like that, they just go super fast into the lip and very raw, powerful.
There's a massive amount of history that goes behind, this event, coming from the Gunston, going into, the Mr. Price, and now into this. All my idols, all my heroes, everyone's won this event. My dad's competed in it way back in the day, and so just to be up here surfing and competing against some of the world's best and up and coming, that keeps my level on point, and it gives me a chance to see the next up and coming guys.
Super stoked.
Yeah.
Friends are here. Wind's blowing onshore. I'm wearing my hat like a jock.
Felt like I was surfing like a bit of a robot.
I think the negatives of being a pro surfer are just the waves that we have to surf in. It's very hard to maintain a positive mindset when you're used to surfing really fun and good waves, and then you go to these half-a-foot waves.
I sometimes call back home, and I call some friends that are sitting behind office jobs getting shouted at by their bosses, and I think that just puts it into perspective and makes you really appreciate how lucky I really am, and the opportunity that I'm given to be able to go see these beautiful places.
You definitely have to adapt. That's where the mental strength comes in. Everyone's job, no matter what you're doing, is going to have the down times and the times that are harder and you're going to have to work with.
And that's basically what it boils down to, is being able to adapt at that moment and just identify when the conditions change and when the tides differ, and I think that's what kind of makes a great surfer, is when they can really identify that.
It's all about waves. Surfers love waves, and when there's waves, the boys are happy.